Welcome back, fellow truth seekers, to another thrilling episode of The Truth is in There. I'm your host, Owen, and today we have a co-host who's a passionate cryptic enthusiast, and his name is Haddon.
Hey there, everyone. I'm excited to be here and exploring the fascinating world of cryptids with you. They've been the subject of countless tales and sightings throughout history.
Yeah, cryptids, those enigmatic beings that blur the lines between folklore and reality. They continue to captivate our imaginations and leave us questioning what's really out there.
Indeed, these legends often arise from a blend of local myths and unexplained encounters. From the towering Bigfoot to the elusive Mothman, they've carved their way into our minds and to our popular culture.
Yeah, that's right. But what makes these cryptids so intriguing, and how do we navigate the blurred boundaries between fact and fiction?
Cryptids are creatures or entities believed to exist on anecdotes, witness accounts, and cultural traditions. While they lack concrete scientific validation, they endure as captivating mysteries in our collective consciousness.
Absolutely, and they're often deeply rooted in the lore of various cultures. The legends may have evolved over time, but the origins often carry historical significance.
True. Studying these tales isn't just about chasing shadows, but exploring the cultural tapestry from which they emerged.
Let's talk about the Mothman. The legend is chilling, but do we have any substantial evidence to support its existence?
The Mothman emerged during the late 1960s in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. It became infamous after several reported sightings, culminating in the tragic Silver Bridge collapsed on December 15, 1967. While skepticism abounds, there were over 100 sightings documented during that period.
Yeah, while some may dismiss these sightings as mere hysteria, it's important to note that many of the witnesses were reliable, upstanding members of the community.
Exactly. The credible eyewitness accounts, along with newspaper articles from the time, contribute to the historical significance of the Mothman legend.
The Silver Bridge collapse led to a significant investigations, and while engineering flaws were discovered, the eerie coincidences with Mothman sightings added to the enigmatic aura surrounding the creature.
I mean, I guess you could say that the Mothman had a knack for showing up at just the wrong time. But jokes aside, the Mothman phenomenon continues to intrigue researchers and enthusiasts alike.
That's true. The Mothman sightings have sparked debates and inspired books, movies, and even a Mothman festival in Point Pleasant. The legend has become a part of the town's identity. Let's shift our focus to one of the most iconic cryptids, Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch. Tales of this towering, ape-like creature have persisted for centuries. What can you tell us about Bigfoot?
Bigfoot, the elusive forest dweller, has been reported across North America with notable sightings dating back as early as the 1800s. Witness descriptions vary, but many accounts depict a large, bipedal, and hairy creature.
Numerous sightings, footprints, and even alleged photographs have fueled the legend of Bigfoot. Even that weird one of him walking in the forest, that one's always just funny, even though it's been proven to be false. But is there any historical evidence for the existence of this cryptid?
Yes, surprisingly, historical evidence can be found in the legends and oral traditions of various indigenous peoples across North America. Tribes like the Lumi, Salish, and the Skokomish have long told stories of giant, hairy beings living in the wilderness.
It's fascinating how these ancient tales have endured through generations, adding depth to the Bigfoot mystery.
It's almost like Bigfoot left behind It's almost like the Bigfoots left behind a big footprint in the annals of history. But seriously, the cultural significance of these stories provides valuable insights into the beliefs and the encounters of our ancestors.
That was the most cheesy joke ever.
I know.
The stories of The stories of Bigfoot have become part of the rich tapestry of North American folklore, connecting people across time and space in their fascination with the unknown.
And let's not forget the numerous expeditions, including the famous 1951 Yeti expedition led by Sir Edmund Hillary, that have been undertaken to search for Bigfoot and other similar creatures.
Yeah, that's all. It's interesting how there's expeditions for a folklore creature, and yet, like, you'd think you would just go ask a tribe who saw it where, but, you know, science is too stubborn for that. So, moving on to another cryptid, the chupacabra. This creature is known for attacking livestock and draining their blood. So, it's a bloodsucker. What do we know about the chupacabra?
Well, the chupacabra, or the goat sucker in Spanish, has been reported mainly in Latin America countries and parts of the United States. Descriptions vary, but it's often depicted as a reptilian or dog-like creature with sharp fangs.
Yeah, I mean, it's always interesting to think about how everything in America has originated outside America, but because we're America, we'll just steal the idea. I always find that fascinating. How do researchers explain the attacks on livestock attributed to the chupacabra?
Some veterinarians and scientists believe that the attacks could be attributed to predators like coyotes or feral dogs, which can exhibit unusual feeding behaviors when hunting.
While logical explanations exist for some cases, it's intriguing how the chupacabra legend became ingrained in the culture of regions where the attacks occurred.
Absolutely. It's as if the chupacabra took a bite out of the local folklore. But, jokes aside, the chupacabra phenomenon highlights the impact of cultural beliefs on the perception of the strange phenomenon.
Yeah, that's definitely true. The fear and mystery surrounding the chupacabra have led to numerous investigations, but the truth remains elusive, making it an enigmatic cryptid that continues to captivate imaginations.
And let's not forget that the chupacabra isn't just limited to Latin America and the United States. Similar creature sightings have been reported in other parts of the world, such as the vampire-like creature of the Philippines known as the aswang.
Yeah, and the aswang isn't too far off from the chupacabra, so who knows, it could just be a rabid dog or a whole breed of stuff we don't know. Both are possible.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next scene starts with you, so...
Okay. Speaking of fear-inducing cryptids, let's talk about the Jersey Devil. This legend hails from the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. What's the story behind this infamous creature?
The Jersey Devil is said to be a horrifying winged creature with hoofs, fangs, and blood-curdling scream. The legend dates back to the early 18th century and since became a prominent part of New Jersey folklore.
Many tales recount how the Jersey Devil terrorized the region, instilling fear in the hearts of locals. Some sightings have been reported over the years, but skepticism remains high.
Couldn't the Jersey Devil be a case of mass hysteria or a way to explain unusual events in the past?
It's possible. The legend could have emerged as a way to understand strange occurrences or to keep children from wandering into the dangerous Pine Barrens.
Yeah, so if you find yourself in the Pine Barrens, make sure to keep an eye out for any winged creatures with a devilish grin. But the Jersey Devil story is a prime example of how folklore can shape the identity of any region where it takes place.
Exactly. The legend of the Jersey Devil has become deeply intertwined with the history and culture of New Jersey, inspiring everything from books to sports team names.
And let's not forget that the Jersey Devil isn't the only wind cryptid out there. Stories of similar creatures can be found in other parts of the world, like the Mothman of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. So remember, there's always things in the sky, and yeah, it's the sky, so you just stay on Earth. It's as simple as that. And let's not forget to talk about one of the most famous cryptids of all time, the Loch Ness Monster, also known as Nessie to some of those who really love her. This legendary creature is said to inhabit Scotland's Loch Ness. What do we know about Nessie?
Nessie is described as a long-necked aquatic creature, resembling a plesiosaur. The legend of the Loch Ness Monster dates back to ancient times, with notable historical accounts beginning in the 6th century. In the 1930s, the legend gained widespread attention after the famous photograph known as the surgeon's photograph was published.
The photograph, claimed to be taken by a surgeon named Kenneth Wilson, showed a long-necked creature rising out of the water. While it was later revealed to be a hoax, the image became synonymous with Nessie.
It seems like Nessie wanted to make a splash in the headlines. But the truth can be quite elusive. Despite numerous expeditions and advanced sonar surveys, conclusive evidence of Nessie's existence remains elusive.
Yeah, that's true. The legend of Nessie has spurred public imagination and inspired countless Nessie enthusiasts to explore the loch in search of answers.
And speaking of wet lake dwelling cryptids, we can't overlook the Okopogo of Okanagan Lake in Canada, or the Champ of Lake Champlain in the United States, which have similar legends of mysterious lake monsters.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a dinosaur species, as you mentioned earlier. So, I mean, cryptids seem to always have like more than one. So it makes sense that they're like older species or just a species we don't know, or just everybody getting on the bandwagon to be famous. It really could be any of those. Alright, so the next one starts again with you, and then actually it would end. So yeah, 3, 2, 1.
As we've explored these cryptids, the Mothman, Bigfoot, the Chupacabra, Jersey Devil, Nessie, and many more, we see a pattern of intriguing folklore, unexplained encounters, and a quest for the truth.
Yeah, these cryptids have become cultural icons, sparking our curiosity and leaving us with more questions than answers. And that concludes our extended exploration of the cryptid enigmas. From the chilling tales of the Mothman to the elusive presence of Bigfoot, the blood-sucking Chupacabra, the wings of terror with the Jersey Devil, and the enigmatic legend of Nessie. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of cryptids.
Yep. Thank you for joining us on The Truth Is In There. If you have any cryptid stories or encounters you'd like to share, or if there's a particular cryptid you'd like us to investigate in the future, don't hesitate to leave a comment. We love hearing from our fellow truth seekers.
Absolutely. And if you've enjoyed this episode and want us on more cryptid adventures, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way you won't miss any of our upcoming episodes that will dive into the mysteries that still elude us.
And if you're as intrigued by cryptids as we are, be sure to share this video with your friends and family. Let's spread the wonder and excitement of the unknown together.
Until next time, remember to keep an open mind, respect the rich tapestry of cultural folklore, and keep searching for the truth, no matter where it may lead.
Thank you for being a part of The Truth is in Their community. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and keep seeking the truth.
Until next time, fellow truth seekers, see you on the next cryptid adventure.